Okay.
Welcome. I have no idea what episode we're on.
Freaking episode 28.
28. Oh my God, 28?
28. 2 more episodes and I get a cake.
20. Jacob, if Jacob doesn't send me a cake to celebrate with you,
Be livid.
as our producer, I will be livid. Livid. Like I will make Adam get me one, but I will be livid still at Jacob.
I understand. I get it.
I want to be a part of this with you guys. Isn't it also like a year since we started the podcast?
Yeah, in like I think May.
In May, yeah.
Yeah.
May. That's
it's May. Wait,
it's
no,
May.
it just turned June.
Well,
it's June 1st.
Technically June. But it May, yeah. I know I said that and I was like, wait, do I have my month wrong? I'm pretty sure we just... Yeah, literally 1 year. And
Wild.
you know, wait. What's wild too, okay, what kind of prompted us to start it was going to that Taylor Swift night. And then wanting to do, and then a year later, here we are. And now she owns... Stop. What is that? What in the cuteness
poetic.
is that? How tortured poetic. Like, literally. That's pretty freaking special. Special. You know, side note, I am struggling today. Not that much different than every day, you know. But you'll hear why in a minute.
Because she's youthful.
Because I'm useful. I'm useful.
Youthful. Young, hip.
Yo, tell that to my legs right now. Okay, I literally... Yeah, that was a weird way to say that. I was dancing. Just to not make it weird. I'll clear that up. But I do want to take a moment to go back to our co-Lord and Savior, Taylor Swift. I say co because I feel like it's her and Kelsey Ballerini.
Yes.
You know,
the Lord and Savior.
Oh my God, actually, ideal weed circle. You know what I mean? Blunt rotation. Wow. See? The brain is not braining. Okay. I'm like, what do people call that online? It's that. Okay.
You know, I didn't know. So
I'm like trying to think if like I think of like that 70s show, you know, when they're around the table. Like I'm trying to like... I have no idea. I also feel like I'm talking, I'm so sorry, Jacob, way too loud into this microphone, so I will try to dial it back, okay? But yeah, she finally owns all of her masters, and I saw this post that was like, if you went to the Eras Tour, you essentially help her buy her masters back. So like really it's a charitable contribution. Like,
yeah,
it's a tax write-off, right? Like,
right? Yes.
Literally. No, I mean, we're all a little bummed that we clowned so hard for Reputation TV.
And okay, after reading her letter, do we think we're gonna get it? Ever?
No, I don't. I
don't either.
I don't think we'll get the album. Yes, I agree. And I get her reasoning. I do.
Yeah.
But also just like a re-release of like, I did something bad. Oh my God. But like also she doesn't want to sing probably Delicate re-recorded. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Ugh. So I get it. But yeah, if we don't get those vault songs, also she's just playing with us. She's like, if that's something you guys would like. Of course we want that. Of course, you could do anything. Remember when you released 10 seconds of Static and it charted? Like, you can do anything and we will follow along. Or we'll love it.
So my theory still stands. I feel like her vault tracks will be Karma, the album.
That would make so much sense. Like,
yeah. And be so cool. So I feel like she's like, listen, I don't need to re-record Reputation because I'm going to release Karma.
Because I'm going to give you a whole other album. Listen.
Yeah. Because then she also said that it sounded like the most similar. So it would like, and she's been doing like double albums.
Yeah.
So it would.
That would make sense.
Cool. Make sense.
That would really, okay, I really hope that theory is correct. I really do. because, oh my gosh, and I'm literally sitting here too. I'm like, we haven't got like a new, this is going to sound so bitchy because like most other, you know, like, I don't know, is it like fandoms or whatever? Whatever. Taylor Swift releases so much music, but now she releases so much that I'm like, give me more. I want more. But then I'm like, Tiana, be chill. Because I'm like, it's been so long since we've gotten an album. And I'm like, we literally got an album last year. So like, I
would
don't know.
just, because I'm like, she talks about how she like writes all the time. So I'm like, just give us like a song every once in a while.
Just a song. It doesn't have to
tie
be
us
an
over.
album.
Just doesn't have to be an album. Just
Literally.
sprinkle in songs throughout the year. Like if I had a new Taylor Swift song to gab about every once in a while, great.
Literally. Like you could release another Christmas song right now and I would listen to it. I'm in.
I listen to Christmas Tree Farm all the time.
I literally love Christmas Tree Farm. Like I love it so much.
It makes me so happy.
Happiness. It is happiness.
It is like just a full 3 minutes of happiness.
It is. It really. Love that one. Love it so much.
So great. Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. New album, Karma album. Really hope so. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. But the question too.
Is she gonna debut? Do we think she's gonna release debut Taylor's version?
I do.
Taylor's version.
I know. I'm like, do we even need the Taylor's version anymore?
I know. I'm like, what do you?
I mean, I'm sure it still will be just to like differentiate between. But I tell you what, and I know she has said like, listen to all my albums, like not just like it's okay, like don't feel bad if you're not listening to only the re-recordings. But now, because I really haven't listened to Reputation much because I didn't either. Yes, so now literally. I've just been playing Reputation literally since she announced. I'm like, yes, I can finally listen to this guilt-free. Just for my own self. Like my own self, that was something I had. So I've been loving that.
I'm like, I never sought it out anymore, but it was like when it would come on the DJ.
Yes,
like
if it came on DJ,
I'm like,
I was like,
okay.
It's meant to be. It's fate, you know?
Like, fine, I will listen to I Did Something Bad.
Yeah. Okay, like, twist my arm. Oh my gosh, and then literally the day she got it back, right? Didn't Jack Antonoff post a video of them singing Getaway Car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, so serendipitous. Like,
just perfect.
What a happy moment. Like, ugh. But I do think we'll get debut because in the letter she said that one's fully re-recorded and she loves how it sounds. Like,
yeah.
And I'm really,
And now I feel like now would be the perfect time to release it because she's like, take back my name.
Literally,
Taylor
this is
Swift,
the perfect
Taylor's
time.
version.
Also, like, it's summer now. Give me that to listen to this summer, please.
That would be
I want to be
a delight
next to a pool listening to that song. Or listen to that song, that album. So I do think we'll get that one. And it's like, yo, now they, like, don't you want to, like, celebrate by giving us that album soon?
Please?
Please? Pretty please?
If you don't mind.
That would
be cool for us.
If it's not too much of a bother, please do. Yeah, and I'm so excited to hear her voice today sing debut. Like, it's gonna be so different. Like,
it's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be amazing.
And yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm so excited. And for, like, we've been following her for ever. And so she finally got it back.
Yeah. Just like the battle that it's been is.
Yeah.
So I'm very glad that she's got it back and that, like, it's all she wanted.
That's all she wanted. All she wanted. And you know what? It actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it does make sense too. Like, not re-recording Reputation because there will be no explanation. There will just be Reputation. And I feel like it's got to be just that. You know?
Yeah.
Like, yep, it's Reputation. There it is. But give us Karma. Give us Karma. Period. Do you think it would still be named Karma, though, since now she has a song, Karma?
I don't know.
Interesting. Karma, Taylor's version. No, I'm just kidding.
There we go.
I mean, just ideas I'm throwing out there. If Taylor or her team are listening right now, it can be TNT, Tori and Tiana and Taylor. Okay.
And Taylor.
Yeah. But So happy for our girl. So happy. Yes.
Well, if Taylor Swift joined our podcast, I think her name should go first.
Oh. I mean, I was just like going off of what we already have, but that is a really good point. It's a really good point. Yeah.
We'll workshop it.
We'll workshop it. Honestly, she can just pick whatever she wants and I'd be okay with it too. Like,
Whatever.
you know. Yeah, for sure.
I love because right behind my like recording little setup thing is the anthology vinyl.
Literally how perfect.
Just beautiful.
Just beautiful. I had bought, because my Target had them still. So I had bought one for Heather. And I still haven't given it to her because the one time I was going to fly with it, thank God I didn't, because that was the time my suitcase broke on the airplane. So that would have been the saddest day ever if I broke that vinyl on the plane. And then I couldn't fit it in my suitcase for the wedding. Oh my God. Heather got married. I mean, I feel like I forgot it's been a minute since we've talked. Yeah. So, yay, Heather. But I forgot my whole point. Oh yeah,
she's
I literally.
in Japan for
she's
her
in
honeymoon?
Japan right now
So cool.
for a honeymoon. What a bitch! Oh my God, no. But yeah, so Heather, I will get you your vinyl at some point. Okay.
One day.
One day. One day.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of updates, have you sent Tib the I'm going to be more intentional. I'm sending it tomorrow. to quote.
Don't quote me back to me like that, please. I don't want to be called out. Oh my God. Yeah, I did that. We actually, her and I talked about it literally last week because she checked. Oh my God. Because no, it is literally still sitting in my living room, our little bear statue. And I go, holy shit, Tib. I'm so sorry. Adam was using my car though, so I literally couldn't go do it at that point. And if you're wondering how being intentional is going, I even texted her that I was going to do it as soon as he got back with my car. And it is 1 week later. I am making it fair though, because she originally was going to send me money because I was like, it'll be cheap. And I'm like, do not send me any money for this shipping, Tib. I am the one who told you not to pay them to ship it. And now it has been 3 months. So 2 months. I'm like, I'm going to pay for it. It's all good. And she was like, if I was rushed, I would be like asking you about it. And I was like, okay, love that. It's not like, the biggest deal in the world. But I am like, wow, why did I do that? Sometimes convenience is worth the money. Like I should have just, I should have just let her pay them to ship it. But here we are.
Here we are.
This is my promise. By the next time we record, if that bear is still in my house, you can tattoo anything you want on me. You and Tib can talk about it together. Pick the stupidest tattoo and I will get it on my body because that's only fair. Like, I need to have a consequence for my actions because clearly me just living is not working right now with this. So,
you know what? Worst case scenario, throw it in your car. When you come out, when I have the baby, we'll send it together. Laura's first trip to the post office.
Laura's first trip to the post office. Oh my God, you're literally going to be like, one day out the hospital, I'm going to be like, Tor, time to go to the post office. Oh my God. I mean, and I should just put it in my car so that when I get in my car, I'm like, oh yeah, I got to go do this.
Buckle him in the front seat.
Yeah. Oh my. Okay, but how cute. Okay. I'll pack some like little snacks for him, you know? So yeah, being intentional is going really great.
It's going really well.
We're really thriving over here.
You know?
Yep. You
It's
know,
all about the goal.
it is. Like, I currently have 3 men in my house. One of them is my boyfriend. The other 2 are friends. Because we had a wild night last night. And now he's yelling at them to try to get them up. So I'm sorry, that's why I got distracted, because he's trying to get them up. It is noon, you know, but
Yeah, let's talk
feel
about
like-
your rager.
I know why I had
Your
quite a
youthful
day
rager.
yesterday. My youthful rager, except I'm going to be paying for it all day today and tomorrow. I think I'm like not like I'm extremely exhausted, but I'm not like hungover, and I think it's because I'm just so tired. But literally
Too tired to be hungover.
too tired to be hungover. What a vibe, dude. Oh my god. Also, Poppy's not as good out the can. Okay. Good to know. Good thing I have 2 other beverages in front of me. So, Amanda stayed over Friday night because Saturday, we woke up and we did a lot. We went to 2 farmers markets, went on a hike, like a 2.5 hour hike, I think it was, which was really nice because it's finally nice outside. So just walking around all day, then went to Trader Joe's, then got Thai food, came home, and we're just chilling. It was like in the evening by the time we got home, and Adam and his 2 buddies were like hanging out. And so we were like, oh yeah, like let's just like have a fun night. And then comes 11 p.m. and Adam, I feel like not like a little surprising that it came from him. He initiated this. He was like, do we want to go to a club? And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And it was so funny. Amanda, you should have seen Amanda. She was like so ready to go home because she had like stuff to do today. And then Adam said club, and she was like, wait, what? What are we doing? What's happening? And it's like, yeah, girl, we know. We all want to dance. We love dancing. So literally, we got to the club at midnight. Who am I? I don't do that. What in the world? Literally got to the club at midnight, danced our booties off for 2 hours. There was also a random little like craft market in the club. Loved that.
Oh.
So I just was doing all of the shopping yesterday. I do have a bit of a shopping addiction, but I get cheap stuff, so that's how I justify it for sure. So literally dancing at this club, like raging, just going hard. And I had like, we like pre-gamed a little bit. But then like we were all just buying each other drinks. If they keep yelling out there, these hungover mofos. Well, I was just like taking back gin and tonics, and I don't like it was water because I was just like sweating and dancing. And then I forgot the feeling of when the lights come on at a club,
Oh no.
when you're just dancing and vibing, and then all of a sudden there are lights, and you're like, oh my God, what? Amanda and I also got hit on by 22-year-olds, which felt kind of nice, but I was like, no. No. And this is what I love about Adam. Like, a dude bought me a drink, and immediately, like, he knew I had a boyfriend. And then him and Adam were, like, talking because he'd also bought Amanda. So I was just, like, getting some free drinks, too. And I was like, who is she? What? And, oh, my God. Okay, I forgot to say this, though, because also a lot of other weird things happened throughout the day that I'm, like, just now remembering because I'm so tired. So, one, I was in my basement, and Obi saw a snake. There was a snake in my basement, a garden snake, and it was, like, slithering against the wall, like, like, curling its body up, and I was like, so what would we do with Adam not being home except close the door and put a towel underneath so the snake couldn't get out? And we were like, hey, this is for you to deal with when you get home. Just an FYI, because I am not removing a snake from the basement. Then we went to step outside to leave and almost stepped on a snake. So apparently there are a lot of snakes around my house. A snake problem. When maybe it was like alluding like, no reputation, but here are a bunch of snakes for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the alarming thing was when I called Adam to tell him, first of all, he was not answering his phone because he was in the store. And I'm trying to be like, there is a snake in our basement. And I literally, this is what I texted him. I said, babe, there is a snake. Like, inside. So we step out. Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah. So I literally call him and I'm like, there's a snake. And he just goes, oh, yeah, it's not the first time. I'm sorry, what?
So this is,
No,
he's like, I've kept this one to myself. We have a snake problem.
He has. There have been like, he's like, yeah, this is like the 6th snake that's been in the basement. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Why are we not doing anything about this?
Do snakes have a nest? Do you have a nest? Where are all these snakes coming from?
They're definitely in the backyard, like under the deck. And he has to redo the deck. So hopefully when he gets that up, he'll figure that all out. But I know that because Obi and Ziggy, like 2 days before the snake was in my basement, they were barking. Like they bark underneath the deck. I thought it was like bunnies running around under there or something. But they were barking and then a snake popped out. And I was like, excuse me, what? I have seen more snakes in the last 3 days than I have in the last like 10 years. Like, and I'm like, I don't love this. Yeah, and the way he was so calm about it, yeah, it's not the first time. I was like, excuse me. This will not.
Yeah.
This
Guess
will
it
not
is May.
I know, right? It's May. It's snake season. Like, this is not what. What? No. Yeah, and I had no. Oh, it was literally in the basement. Obi just started barking at something, and I was like, "Dude, what are you barking at?" And then it was a snake. I was like, I almost wanted to just let him get it, but then I was like, that'll be even grosser, I feel, to clean up for Adam, because I wasn't cleaning it up either way. But, yeah. So that happened to startle us. Then we saw another snake. Well, and I think this must be it, because the snake we saw outside, literally then there was like a little like divot thing going under the steps leading to the front door. And he went under the door, under the steps. I haven't thought about it this much until we're talking about it again right now, and I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. I'm getting the heebity-jeebities.
The heebie-jeebs.
The heebie-jeebs, man. No bueno. Those heebie-jeebs. And then, when we were at the second farmer's market, we were in Boulder, and the farmer's market's, like, right near this, like, river thing, creek. And there's, like, a nice shaded area where you can kind of, like, we were sitting on this little bench, and then there's, like, near the water you can kind of sit, and there was this family. And a little boy, and they were just kind of letting him play. And so then all of a sudden, the boy gets taken under the little current, and the mom just yells, "Help!" The dad jumps in. I run over, like, ready to jump in, because, like, then it was, like, deep enough where the dad couldn't even stand. So then I'm, like, trying to help them, like, get up and, like, get in, and, like, other people, like, ran over and stuff, and they were fine. They were fine. But, yeah, so then that happened. And then when we went on our hike, I was like, let's stop and bring some beers on this hike, because I feel like that was too stressful.
We've earned.
So we did do that. Got some beers, found a nice place to sit, and had those on the hike, because I was like, what is this day turning into? And then ended the night by dancing at a club. Is definitely a youthful day. I think you're correct. The youth, though, is struggling to keep up with it today.
Youthful Saturday.
What a youthful Saturday. I did so much. So now my legs, between a hike and clubbing last night, my legs are dying. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So that was my eventful ass day yesterday.
Oh my God. I sat my pregnant ass around and I played Borderlands 3 with Jacob and I read myself to sleep.
I love that. I'm not kidding. When I was at the club last night, maybe we were on our way to the club. I literally was telling Amanda, I was like, since Tori has gotten pregnant, it's really been obvious which one of us is the debauchery. It's me. And which one of us is put together, and that is you. And I mean that in the best way. And I'm like, this is going to be so funny when I tell her my day. Because, yeah, what was that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I also stayed up till like 2 or 3 in the morning on Tuesday because I was at a concert. Ooh. VIP at Red Rocks for the Black Keys.
Love it.
It was... Obviously, the Eras Tour will always be the best concert I've ever been to. But this was like second. Like, it was so good. It was so fun. Great day. And I stayed up late that day too. So I'm like, am I going through like, is this like a renaissance where I'm like, I need to be up late and I need to be out and like, you know?
This is 29.
29? I know. I'm like, apparently, yeah, 29 is, it's starting off great. I love this. Oh my gosh. And then, oh my gosh, Heather's wedding. I stayed up so late too. Stayed up so late for Heather. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Danced my butt off then too. Been loving the dancing lately.
Oh, love it. I feel like it's easier to stay up, obviously, when you're like doing stuff with friends.
Yeah.
Not when you're like by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a nice change because last weekend, Memorial Day, the weather was so crappy here. So, like, we didn't really do much. And Adam was busy all weekend. So I was just, like, at home all weekend with the dogs. And it was really lovely, honestly.
This is my favorite times. Just hanging out.
But you're absolutely correct. Because I think those nights I was asleep by, like, 9:30, 10:30. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now here I am. You know, it's called balance. I'm just... We're gonna have to, like, make, when Lore is old enough, like, a little, like, baby, like, DJ thing. Just, like, one night have, like, you know, kids' music. Just, like, Snoop Dogg's affirmation song, because that shit slaps, okay?
Mulan soundtrack.
Yeah. Yes. Literally. And then just like, you know, dance it, have some fun lights going. And then still be in bed by like 8, 9 p.m.
The dream.
Honestly, the dream. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
Because, yeah, we definitely need recovery time. For sure. But, yeah. That's what your girl was up to.
I've been staying up because I read the Pumpkin Spice Cafe book and then switched to the second book in the series, which is something I saw on TikTok. And they're cheesy, but they're cute. And so it's like the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore is like number 2. And I'm like, all right, fine, we'll read it. And so I've been staying up till like 11. The other night I was up till 1 because I was reading. Jacob like was snoring next to me, fell asleep, and I was awake. I was like, look at me go.
Oh my gosh, look at you. Well, and listen, when you were here for my birthday, you're totally right. It is Friends because you were staying up for that. And then, of course, getting your sleep. Yeah. But you were rocking it, dude. Mm-hmm.
The other day I had the freaking weirdest, I think it was sad yesterday. Oh my God. This weekend's felt so long for me. But yesterday, because so Friday we had my neighbor bit my dog's part of his ear off. And so he's been
the neighbor's dog. I'm just now picturing your neighbor biting the dog's ear. Like bad either way.
The neighbors.
She's just like getting like, like Okay, I'm so sorry. Continue.
Oh gosh. But that happened. So that happened Friday, and then that's when I stayed up till 1 reading, and then I woke up at 5 a.m. I woke up all throughout the night because I have to tinkle all the time, and so I woke up at 5 a.m. and I was like, Jacob, I am awake, and
oh my God.
So yeah, I woke him up, ordered us Starbucks, went and got Starbucks, came back. We're like drinking coffee on the couch, trying to figure out what to do with our morning. And it's like 7:30 now at this point, and I was like, Jacob, I'm sleepy again. And he's like, are you kidding me? And then I went back to bed.
I love that so much. Yeah, that sounds, yeah. Like, thanks so much for keeping me company, but now I'm ready to go back to sleep.
It's been a really nice
Did he go back to sleep as well?
He did, yeah.
Okay. I was
He's like, you fell asleep instantly. And I was like, yeah. I expelled all my energy that I had for that time. Needed a quick snooze.
Did what I wanted. Now I'm ready to go back to sleep. Like, come on now. Yeah.
It's great.
Oh my gosh. I love that so much. And other exciting. Oh wait, no. First of all, what was I going to say? Poor Pumpkin. Give him extra kisses for me.
Yeah.
Extra snuggles.
Has a head wrap on, and we always call him our little babushka, which I believe means grandmother in I don't know what language.
I think it does.
But now he literally looks like a grandmother with his little head wrap on, and like because it pulls his face a little bit, so he's just like all the time. It's very cute, but very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate, but at least there's a cute aspect of it.
Silver lining. A cute silver lining.
Silver lining. We have to look for our silver linings all the time. So, oh my gosh, wait. I have another thing to add. I have another thing to add to my night last night.
Oh my God.
We had started, so one of our friends, Kyle, challenged me last week in Mario Party. And who won? Me, okay? And everyone was like, yo, no one ever beats him. And Adam tried to tell them, like, she's gonna... And I was like, yeah, you don't want to beat me. And I was literally playing with like 3 dudes, and I love that. I'm like so intimidating when it comes to Mario Party, because one of them didn't steal a star from me because he didn't want to face my wrath, which is fair because Kyle is my target all of the time. So we started playing Mario Party, and then we went out clubbing, came back, had like 5 turns left, boom, won again. I just was like, so many gin and tonics, and I was just like crushing it again. I was like, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So I also won Mario Party last night. That was fun for me. Yep.
But I know I'm like it will always be my pride and joy that I beat you one time.
I know. And you crushed me. Like, you didn't just win. You crushed me. Like, I've been winning by, like, 1 star with these dudes. You fucking took me down. Like, you were at, like, 3 stars ahead of me, I think. Yeah. Like, oh, my gosh. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I got fucking one stolen.
Yeah. When Bowser was just like, fuck you. I don't need this.
Rude as shit. I was bitter.
Yeah. I did get a star stolen from me last night from Bowser, actually. Still came back. Still came back to
Still won.
Still won.
That's when it's a real victory. Is like,
yeah.
There were obstacles and I overcame them.
I overcame those obstacles, man. And I came out victorious.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great feeling.
I can't remember. I know. I feel like I'm like just like randomly pausing, and I feel like an NPC who's just like, there's no players around me, so I can just stay here. Like, ooh, man, makes me want to watch Free Guy. Maybe I'll do that today. Ooh, a movie day. The only bummer is it is beautiful outside, which makes me feel like I should be outside, but I don't think that's in the cards for me.
I get that. It's but it looks lovely out here. Then I'm like, but the only thing I could do is sit in a kiddie pool. That's all I want to do ever.
That sounds lovely, though. I need to get a kiddie pool. How have I literally have been hearing how lovely yours is. Why have I not gotten one? So silly of me.
I want like one of those like little inflatable lounger ones really bad, but then I'll probably get sun poisoning again because it's me.
We can't get you too comfy in a pool. I think that's what we've learned. You can't be too comfy.
Yeah.
Because you will get sun poisoning.
I mean, that it was I tell Jacob, I'm like, that is my peak happiness moment was in that kiddie pool on the deck. Like for those 6 hours, I was just flown there, just joyful.
Like, was that when I peaked?
Yeah, honestly, it's like,
Honestly,
it was just
love
beautiful,
that.
sunshiny. It was great.
Beautiful, sunshiny.
Yeah.
I actually where do they have kiddie pools? Walmart?
Everywhere. You could get them anywhere.
Okay, well, I was just at Five Below, and that seems like something Five Below would have, but they didn't.
They didn't? No.
They didn't.
And like Aldi had them the other day. I know you don't have
Aldi.
But
it is forever
we have
so
Trader
sad.
Joe's. Trader Joe's might
I do
have
have
one.
Trader Joe's. They
But
didn't
Target
have one
has
yesterday.
them. Walmart.
Yeah, okay, I gotta go. I just gotta open my eyes, apparently, because I've not seen them. God, every time someone mentions Aldi, I just get like a minute of like, I miss Aldi. Because I do love Trader Joe's. And I'm finally, because the first time I went to Trader Joe's out here, the closest one to me is in Boulder, but now they're building one like 10 minutes down the road. So love that for me. So I really only go if I'm like ever in Boulder for like a hike or doing something. And I love it. I do, because the first time I was so overwhelmed. I went on like a Saturday morning and I was like, this is awful. But now I've finally gotten like the flow of Trader Joe's. I'm like, okay, I get where things are. And they have a Calabrian chili tomato soup with dumplings. Ooh. That is my favorite soup. Oh my God.
I love dumplings.
I love dumplings. And I actually got 2 things of that. So maybe I'll watch Free Guy and eat some soup.
Ooh.
If the air is fixed, actually, because it is quite hot in this house. And so I love soup. I eat soup all of any day of the year. But if I have no air and it's 80 degrees, I don't know if soup is the right call.
Might not be a soup time.
Yeah.
Just like it's not time for hot cocoa.
Yeah. Ooh, but chocolate milk sounds great.
Ice cold glass chocolate milk. Delish.
Delicious. Okay. I might be sending Adam out to get me a smoothie and chocolate milk. Because the 3 beverages I have in front of me are not cutting it. I'm not satisfied, you know? And I'm slowly just turning everyone around me into beverage goblins. Because when I was out in Georgia, me and her mom were out, Heather's mom were out there like a week early, you know, just to like help finish stuff, get stuff ready, moral support, all that. And they saw how many beverages I had all of the time. And then literally the like next day, her mom texted me and was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm becoming a goblin myself or something. And she sent me a picture of having 3 beverages in front of her at work. And then literally the day after that, Heather texted me in Tokyo. And she was like, George said I'm turning into you, and sent me a picture of her 3 beverages. And I'm like, I love this little beverage goblin gang that we got going on.
It's important to have options for drinks.
It's important to have options
at all times.
At all times. I currently have water, gotta hydrate,
Obviously.
fruit punch, juice box. And again, don't put a poppy outside of the can, I guess, because it's already flat.
Oh, don't love that.
I don't love that. And I just got this pack from Costco. So.
Oh, what flavor did you get? Did you get the...
I'm going to give you one guess as to the flavor I'm currently drinking.
Orange cream?
Now. It's just orange, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just orange. Okay.
Just orange, yes. Because they didn't have the orange cream in a pack at my Costco.
Damn. Because there was like... So we went to Costco. They had like the orange cream poppy like 12-pack was like $9.99. And I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I should get this. But I had never tried it before. So I was like, will I like it? Because I like... Mm-hmm. I normally do like the Olipop drinks. And I'm like, same thing, right? But different. But, and so I didn't know, and I didn't get it. And then now they haven't had it again. And I'm like, damn it.
Damn.
And it was so cheap.
I must have missed that sale because no, I did not. I did not see those there.
Yeah, the other like assorted one was like 18 something.
Yeah, this was like $19, but I'm trying to like be healthier. And I'm like, Tiana, next time, just get the Sprite. Like, just get the Sprite. That's what you want. Like, but I'm trying to like, you know, not drink as much sugar. That's a lie. But I have a fruit punch juice box in front of me right now. Like, I'm not trying to. Who am I kidding? Like, sometimes healthy Tiana comes out when I'm shopping. Doesn't always make the best decision. You know what I mean? But I did. My Costco hasn't, had it in months. But I got a big bag of the spicy dill pickle.
Nice.
Yep, because they had them.
Delicious.
But literally, they had them and they were almost out. I'm like, yeah, everyone must realize how delicious these are.
They're so good.
Now I'm just also reminding myself of all the food I have in my house that I'm going to get to enjoy today. And that is bringing me a lot of happiness.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Guess what I got?
What?
It's coffee. It's coffee related.
Is it caribou stuff? I love caribou.
Oh, no. I mean, I
Dutch
did
press.
get my new mug. I got an espresso machine.
Oh.
I know. Who is she?
Love it.
She
Do you like
fancy.
it?
I love it. I've had it for like 3 days now. And I got like one of the summer colors they had was like a green and then like a cream color. It's really cute. And then in the bundle thing I got, because I've been thinking about getting one literally since Laura Ann got one, which was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm still thinking about it, and it's been 3 years. Like, I think this purchase is justified now.
Be worth it.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also realized I've been noticing myself going out to get coffee more, and I'm like, this will save me money in the long run. And it came with a pistachio vanilla flavor pod, and it is yummy. I love pistachio coffee, and I can't always find it. I literally... Amanda and I are going to drive up to Breckenridge, like, just to go back to that coffee shop we went to for my birthday because I cannot stop thinking about that latte. And then we'll, like, do a hike or something to, like, justify the drive.
Yeah.
But also, the coffee alone is, like, worth it. You know what I mean? Like, I love coffee. So,
listen, I travel for coffee anytime. If there's a caribou anywhere near me.
Anywhere. Oh, literally. Because, again, they closed. All of them near me. Also, did I tell you, because a week after you visited, Laura Ann was here. And the day before she came out, we were like FaceTiming and she was telling me how as soon as they get off the plane, they're getting caribou. And I went, babe, if you want caribou, you got to get it in the airport. They closed all of them. And she was like, what? I was like, we went through all of these emotions a week ago, okay? So like, I feel you. I just went through this. So then when I was in Georgia, I got my Nitro one because they have them in Georgia. Nice. And you know what? They're building another new one in Georgia near where we stayed at our hotel. And I'm like, why did you close all the Colorado ones just to open more over here? What? So
and like caribou needs to rebranch out and open more.
They need to get their shit together. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometime after Lore is born, I guess we're gonna have to go to Georgia.
Well, yeah, because they have whale sharks in their aquarium.
Yeah, they do. Mm-hmm.
That's wild. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be Laura's first aquarium trip.
I know. You know, I actually haven't even been to that aquarium. Because driving to Atlanta is awful. So that's why. But I think, yeah, Heather and George have passes. So they can, like, bring, I think, 2 people for free, too.
Love it.
Yeah. Love that. So yeah, we'll definitely do it. So Heather, if I know you're gonna listen to this after Laura's born,
that girls trip we talked about, it's happening.
That girls trip, yes, it'll be in Georgia. We're going to the aquarium, and we're getting caribou. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's all we need for a lovely trip. Okay.
That's all we need.
Oh, and she has 2 golden retrievers. So I mean, heaven.
Love it.
Hello.
Perfect.
Yeah. She does have 2 cats. But they're actually cool cats. Cool cat for cool cats.
Cool cats.
Cool cat. I also love that we're like just talking about lore. We didn't plan this, guys. If you're watching this video, we are both in pink dresses, and we didn't plan this. But lore, this is for you, okay? Getting all pink and cute. I love that dress, by the way.
Thank you. It was
Super
a
cute.
maternity one from Amazon.
Love that.
Yeah.
I'm like, your bump is bumping, so it's definitely a good maternity dress.
I
mean, you're
a
also just
third
bumping.
trimester. Before we wrap up third trimester updates, I have frickin' carpal tunnel up the wazoo, so I keep losing feelings in my hands, and my feet are horrible. They are the largest things that have just ever. I barely have toes. Like, they are so swollen. My toes are barely there.
I don't mean to laugh, but now I'm just thinking back to our last episode too, where I'm like, yep, this is totally convincing me to want kids. You know what I mean?
No, I am okay. I'm convinced because people are like, oh, like pregnancy and childbirth. What a gift. What a gift. The baby itself will be a gift, but pregnancy feels more like a punishment. And like, this is karmically, like everything I've done wrong in my life, I'm getting,
Yes.
it's like, oh, here's a new pregnancy symptom for that. It's like, okay, great. So now I can't feel my hands. How do you do anything with numb hands?
That is a great question that I do not have the answer to.
Me
my
either,
God.
and it's challenging.
Oh my God. You deserve everything. You deserve it all, you literal hero.
That's why people are so
Literally.
nice when you're pregnant. They're like, wow, this probably sucks for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're like, it does. This does suck. Thank you so much. Again, she will be a gift. But the process, yeah. Wow.
But the process, the journey is buzzers.
The journey is not so much of a journey as it is like a hellscape. You know?
like a nightmare.
Like a nightmare.
Like a 9-month nightmare.
Yeah. Just, can't wait to wake up from.
And then Jacob was like, well, like I was a small baby, so maybe she's going to be small too. And because she's 5 pounds already. And like, oh, yeah. And I was like, well, because Jacob was apparently a 6-pound baby, but I was a 9-pound baby. So I'm like, there is a bit of a difference.
Yeah, maybe in the middle. Is her head still bigger?
It seems more normal now. It
Okay.
looks like they said it was regular. So we're just gonna
Okay.
hope that it sticks like that.
That it sticks. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping you have more of a Jacob pound baby.
Yes.
Pound baby. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Time will tell.
Time will tell.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that note.
On that note,
Again, thanks for joining us again for freaking
Thanks for
episode 20.
taking around 28 1 year, baby. Clap. Mm-hmm. Thanks for catching us, and we'll catch you next episode for episode 29.